Okay, this video is going to be on using the text and some best practices, right? So first of all, I alluded to this in the first video about text frames, right? You really shouldn't have a return as space between paragraphs. It's kind of sloppy. It's not very good practice. It'll affect things later, trust me. But how do I go ahead and edit the text? Well, there's two ways, right? Usually, if it's not linked, I can just grab the text frame. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go ahead and actually select text. But let's just, since I only have one text frame, I'll just grab it, right? And I have to go into the text tool, right? And we get all of our familiar things from Illustrator, right? I can set the size, I can set the alignment, right? Justified versus left aligned. I want to make it all uppercase for some reason. I want to change the leading, right? I can go in and do such. I want to change the typeface, right? That's all well and good, right? We all know that now, and we haven't really talked a lot about typesetting in this course because it's such an intro to visual principles course. But we're going to need to think about this a little bit. So basically, again, I want to make sure I don't have the cursor somewhere and I just have it here, although it will work. If we go to this paragraph area, right, that's where we can see we can do different things. So paragraphs should be one of two things, right? They should either be indented, right? So I know where one paragraph starts, because right at this phase, right? How do I know? Can I really tell where one paragraph starts and ends? It's kind of clunky for reading, right? So I would use this. Now, if I was to use this, I would actually grab this first paragraph and not put that in there at all, right? I would start the first paragraph here, and then subsequent paragraphs I would go ahead and let be indented, right? The other choice that you have with paragraphs is I'm going to take that out, is to use space after. So this is space after. You see this little symbol here, right? And you notice then I have a set space that comes after my paragraph. And this is going to become really important for us going forward. The truth is you would never use both these things together. You would never use indent at the start of a paragraph and space after. You choose one or the other. That is proper typesetting. So let's leave this at 1 pica, right, to match maybe our thing here. And well, that's most of what I have to say. You will see that unlike Illustrator, InDesign will have ways to make bullets, and I can play with the bullets and how far the bullets are and how they affect where they're placed. Remember, no defaults. Go ahead and think about how far those bullets are. I can change those bullets. I can make an ordered list too if I select text, right? And if I didn't want all the text to be it, right, say it's just these two that I need to be bullets, I just select them and I go ahead and turn them on, and then I play with, well, where do I want, and sometimes you get this, right? Bullets are actually a little funky to work with, and it's like, I gotta push this one in first and then pull this one out. So say if I wanted it farther, if I want it closer, right, I'm gonna keep coming in here. Again, how do you design this so it looks right? Is always the question. And so that is basic working pretty quickly with text in InDesign.